Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your Avalon Rituals reading for October 2020. My name is Julia. Thank you for tuning in. I am going to lay out one of my most favorite Lenormand card decks, which I think actually started the Lenormand readings for you guys. It's those big ones and they are so beautiful. So I'm so looking forward to give you a very in-depth reading for your October. What I want to do first is, before we start with the reading, I want to clear and cleanse the energy in my space, but also through the device that you're watching the video now in your space. And this is the 432 Hertz singing bowl or singing bowl chalice or singing chalice. Well, anyway, it does make a beautiful sound and it's for the heart chakra. So if there's anything that you want to release that is lying heavy on your heart, just close your eyes and with the sound of the singing bowl, just give it away, release it. Also, the color green is of course Archangel Raphael, so the angel of healing. So I would really like to invite you just to close your eyes and just take a deep breath into your belly. And while I'm now playing the singing bowl, do this as long as you like, as often as you like, and really breathe out everything that you now want to release, everything that is lying heavy on your heart. I will now lay out your cards and turn around the camera so that we can look together onto the cards. Just a second. Oh my god, Virgo! These cards are so large, I barely get them on the screen, but I do think that should be okay for you to see everything here as well. So what you need to know is that you are in this deck as well. You are this lady no matter of your gender. The male person here is your love interest no matter of their gender. If you do not have a love interest, then that could simply be a very important person in like your October. So what I want to do first is I want to have a look. Oh, let me see if I can just adjust this here a little. Look, that is beautiful, right? Talking to you, Virgo. Everything needs to be perfect. So we do have yourself here in the house of the ring. So that the ring is talking about partnerships, which could be business-wise, like business, financial partnerships. It could be contracts, could be about a friendship or a relationship. Usually, the ring, of course, signifies a marriage, so that is also a topic. So I do feel, since you are in the house, that some sort of relationships are in the month of October very important for you, as you are in the house of the relationship. What I can also see is, if I mirror you, I take those two cards, you are basically diagonal as well, mirrored onto the ring. The ring, unfortunately, is at the same time very far from you away, though again it is kind of like mirrored onto you. And it is in the house of the coffin. So either there is some grief or sadness in a relationship, or related to an ending of a relationship. Also, the tower would indicate a withdrawal, a divorce, and also this is mirrored. So it does seem like you are either working through an ending of a relationship, or maybe a relationship is now coming to an end and there is a withdrawal, because the tower stands also for being emotionally detached, for setting boundaries, for saying no to something. While this is the promise and saying yes, this is like, no, we're not going to do this anymore. At the same time, we do have the clover here. Clover is always luck. It's always, and it's also talking about something that is getting easier. So maybe you need to set a boundary in a relationship, and therefore the relationship is like getting easier again. It could even be that you need to let someone go, or that you are withdrawing from someone. Again, this doesn't need to be love. It could be in a business partnership. It could be withdrawing, saying no to a contract here, to a friendship. But it does seem like there's a stroke of luck and it will get easier. The other possibility in this scenario is that we could see a governmental building here, or an office, a large company that you might work in, and that comes in quite quick with the clover here. That could be something as well. But again, something is gonna come in quick here, I feel, because this is also in the house of the rider, and the rider is always bringing something. So what is gonna come in? The rider is also action, it's fast, and then the clover again could mean something comes in fast. So again, we could talk about a work situation here, where maybe a work contract comes in fast. Or in terms of relationship, I do feel like a withdrawal from someone is coming in fast, but it will make things better for you. The next thing that I see is that, let me see, you know what, I'm gonna go around the card here of the ring on the top position, because we were already talking about relationships here. There is some sort of decision in your relationship life. Also, there is a karmic lesson or some karma that you are working on. That could be with a father figure or an older male person. It could be related to a sexual relationship, because the lilies are quite interesting, as they can mean several things. The lilies can talk about, as I've said, a father topic here at the top, father topic, a grandfather topic. It can talk about sexuality or sensuality. So it could be that here is a sensual relationship ending, maybe, or it's not moving forward. That could be another thing as well. Or something related to family or harmony. This is why the lilies are like it's like 5 things could indicate the lilies. This is why I'm just giving you all the information, so that you can basically decide what it is in your case. It could be that there is some karma in a marriage related to family issues. Again, there will be a decision, and something is here again related to karma, to a lesson. So if I now have a look onto your cards here, what are you thinking about? Snake, key, and the clover. Snake could be complications and delays, and it seems like there's a complicated situation. Possibly could be with another woman. That could be a friend. That could be, if you are in a 3-party situation, that could be that as well. It could be a mother here. Like if this is a person, it is a woman. If this is no person, then this is just talking about general complications and delays. You're looking for the key here, a solution in a complicated situation. I get another thing here as well, where I am going to in a second again. I want to go to the house of the snake, and the snake here again is in the house of the snake are the lilies again. So there could be something related a family again. As I've said, that could be a mother, that could be a father. It could also both mean sexual relationship here with someone else. Let's just see where this is going to. The other thing that I'm getting here is that you are going actually through a healing process, because the snake could also stand for healing, and it is in the house of the stork, and the stork means inner transformation. The key again is a solution, and also the clover can stand for something that comes in quick, for luck or for healing. So I also feel like maybe there is some sort of situation in your life where you are thinking about the solution to a specific transformation you're going through, or to a healing. And also the card having the let me see, having the sun here. The sun is the best card in the whole deck and it's next to you. Also, again, healings. This is your worth, your self-worth, you being strong and independent. So I do feel, Virgo, for you, what I'm being told is that you are also going through a huge process of healing your inner world, healing your emotional world. That might be related to the situation that is here. So maybe we do see this process here that you're working through, but at the same time it will make you stronger. You have the best card of the whole deck next to you. The next thing I can do is go in your further environment, and that would be those cards and those card, this card here. So we do see there is some sort of love interest, or as I've said, this could be just simply the most important person. I just see 1111 here. Most important person in your life, could be a friend, could also be a father, or, and again, no matter of their gender. But there is some sort of conflict related to either, well, I do have to say that, let me see. Okay, I'm getting two things here. This could be an invitation, a meeting with a person, but there seems to be some sort of conflict. I do feel, yeah, with this person, I do feel like there is some sort of conflict, something that needs to be cleared out. I do also get with the flowers, there could be a lot of creativity with this person. It could be that this person is very charming towards you, very like flirting with you, or maybe even this is the symbol of actually an invitation and a meeting, but there seems to be some sort of conflict here. And the conflict is, this is the house of the conflict, and there are some things not clear. So maybe that's already the conflict, because some things with this person aren't clear. The other thing that I'm getting is, because this person is in the house of the key, and we do have the key in your awareness here already, it might be that this is actually related to someone who is in a healing position, because this person, because the flowers could also stand for herbal medicine, and the tree can stand for the physical body. So maybe this is a person who is the key for you, for some sort of physical healing that is taking place for you. That could be a completely different situation. Then it is not about love, then it would be of course about something else here. But yeah, that is something that I feel could be the case here as well. It might be that this person is thinking about healing or helping you and supporting you in your healing journey, because it seems like there are some sort of unclarities. I have to say, those cards, I do feel like I get a little bit of a grief, a sadness, maybe a depression kind of energy, but for some reason I don't refer this to this person here. I feel like this person might think about, I do feel like it could be this person having those sort of issues, but it could also be that this is you and this person is trying to help you and to really cheer you up, or really bring in some healing here for you. And as I've said, this person is in the key position, which could mean that this person is a key to something, or brings the solution to something, or maybe there is a solution with this person. Because if we now go further, we do have, let's say, the male person, because again, just turn it around, the gender. There seems to be a new beginning in your private life. And something is moving forward. It does seem like in this karmic situation, things are moving a bit forward. All right, let's have a look around this person. It might be that this is a younger person, or that this person is very playful, or maybe has a child, or as I've said, this could be a person where there is a new beginning with this person. I also feel like this person is very stable and solid, and maybe very dominant, and also I do feel like very abundant. I do feel like this person here is very, yeah, as I've said, stable, a lot of self-worth here. Might be a bit sensitive, because the fish here, number 34, is in the house of the man. So there could be something that could mean financially stable. It could also mean that there are a lot of emotions with this person. And I mean, this person, if there's some sort of ending, it might be that there's a new person coming into your life, or there is a meeting again with this other person here. Let's see. Let's work a little bit further. Oh yeah, in the further environment of this person, we do see those cards and those cards. So there is a very powerful healing transformation going on with this person. So it might be that there is a situation with a specific individual where there is going to happen healing. I always get for you healing emotionally, healing mentally, healing physically, also through relationships and the experiences that you made here. So maybe this person is trying to help you heal your emotional wounds, or like your mental wounds. I get a lot of positive energy from this person. Like, he is the sun. There is a connection between you. I do feel like with the bear between you, basically, we do have a very strong connection. That could be a very old connection in terms of soul old. On the other side, we do have the book here. The book is something that could be hidden. It's also getting to know something. It's about learning something. So maybe this person is getting to know you now. So I do feel like I do feel for some reason that yes, there are some things happening over here in your private life, but at the same time, I do feel like someone new is coming into your life and is really helping you, like, to heal and have a positive change in your private life. So now I want to go to the house of the heart, and that would be here, and we do have the mice here. So there is some sort of loss in your love life, but at the same time, the heart is in the house of the sun. Sun, best card in the whole deck, which is why I do feel like it might be that we see two things here. Number one, there is a loss in a relationship, and this might be why you are in the house of partnerships, because that's just what's gonna happen. Maybe even from one partnership to the next, or out of the one thing, and you're gonna meet someone else that you are somehow very attracted to, like I've said here already. So I do feel like there's some sort of loss in your love life, but at the same time we do have the sun in your love life, and I do feel this could be two things. If I now have a look around the cards around the heart, I do see the tower, which is the withdrawal. So we do have the energy in your field of a separation, of a loss, someone leaving, because the ship is also someone leaving. Maybe you were missing someone, but also something new is coming in, and you will gain new clarity. Also why this other person needed to leave. And I do feel like there's deep, meaningful conversations. You're gonna have deep, meaningful conversations about the things that are close to your heart, or about your feelings here. All right, let's see. What else can I see? Oh yes, what are we doing now? We're gonna mirror the heart. So the heart is mirrored onto the bear, so there is a strong love, possibly also an old love, and I refer this again to maybe a past life or a soul connection. At the same time, there seems to be some sort of blockage. We're gonna have a look at this in a second. But also a lot of sexual attraction, harmony, the possibility maybe even of a family, if that is still a case for you, if that is something you want to have. I do feel like there's a strong attraction, strong love with this person, but something here is blocked. And let's have a look around the blockage here and also here, because that is the house of the blockage. So it might be that some sort of meeting is blocked, because the park can stand for a meeting. It might be that something related to the public is somehow blocking this connection a little bit. But I also have to say, I don't feel like that's a big blockage. I don't feel like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that there's this blockage, it's horrible. No, not at all. Let's have a look around here. Also, we have a solution. There is some sort of conflict and unclarity, but I also see the key here. So there is a solution. There is luck coming in. That might even be that this blockage is gonna fade relatively soon. Also the coffin here, which could mean the blockage is ending. So I feel like maybe a meeting, or maybe around a social circle where there was a blockage, or related to the public where there was a blockage. That could all be the case, but I do feel like blockages will end. So what I want to do now is I want to have a look into your work life, and I do see one specific thing down here already. That's the placement of the work, and there is the house, your private life. So maybe you're working from home. That could be something here, very typical. If I now have a look onto the anchor up here, which is again on top of here is the anchor. That's the symbol for work. It's in the house of the clouds. So it seems like there are some unclarities in your work life. Maybe something has been cut short. It seems like in your work life there was a decision, or is a decision, something being cut short or maybe even cut away. That caused some stress and nervousness. I do feel like you have a little bit of an emotional up and down related to your stability or to your work life here. But I also feel like there's something coming that will balance it all out. I do feel something that is going to be a decision that is going to bring in new harmony into your work life. Let's see if I mirror this. I come here to the ship. Ship could mean that you're moving a lot in work, or maybe there's another, maybe you're longing for something specific in your work life here. Could be stability because we have the tree here, but again something is stagnant. Could be of course to the whole worldly situation, that there are some blockages and something is stagnant or maybe even ending, which is why we do have the scythe here as well, causing you stress, the decision causing an emotional up and down. I do feel like some sort of, it could be that some sort of growth was stopped, and so we have this stagnant, stale energy. But again, we do have a beneficial card here, which is the lilies, and that stands, I would say, for harmony coming in again. Okay, let me see. Is there anything else? I mean, there's so many cards, so we could probably go into each area. I do feel like you have also a very spiritual related to partnerships and contracts. It's not just karma, because that's also in the house of the stars. So we do have a spiritual lesson here, or a spiritual development that you're going through. Yeah, let's look into spirituality. I do think that's a nice finish, to look into love and work and then spirituality here. There is something related to the topic of the fear of loss. I do feel like at the moment you're getting the most spiritual lessons through emotions here. There's some sort of people leaving or withdrawing, where it feels like making a decision here that feels like a burden, feels really heavy on you. And I do also feel like there, let me see, communication leads to the tree, so communication about stability. Yeah, I do feel like what you maybe need to learn in this situation is to communicate your needs for stability here. That could be something, because again the communication is in the house of the tree, and the tree stands for inner stability, also outer stability, things that are really like stable. So maybe it is more about finding that inner stability within yourself, that even if messages come to you and there is some sort of, you feel some withdrawing, or some sort of loss, or just the fear of loss, that you are not like the moon. It's like up and down, emotionally up and down. I do feel like there's something for you to need to learn to be more stable, and you learn a lot through your emotions. If I now mirror the spirituality card, we do have a decision here. We do have the sun here, so strong aspect for spiritual healing. Again, spiritual healing, energy healing, really bringing a lot of light onto spirituality. That could probably help you. And with this I'm getting also conflict, that there is like there are conflict situations because of people cutting you off. But I also feel like at the moment the energies are quite strong and beneficial for you to really get healing, because that was already what I was thinking and feeling and hearing here all the time. Healing, healing, healing. And that's really, really beautiful to have the Sun card here again. All right, Virgo, let me know if you resonated with the reading. If so, leave a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I think that's it. I hope it helped. Sending you all so much love and blessings from Avalon.